Hey YouTube, just want to do an update video on the Tacoma here. So here's the 3RZ motor I put in not too long ago, about 2 years. 20,000 miles, not really a lot of mileage. When I bought this motor, it had that much sludge in it. I had no choice, I needed a running truck, so I kind of just put it in there and drove it. But this motor had this much sludge, it had a cutout oil pickup screen, and the reason this motor failed is because the balance shafts were disconnected and actually strapped inside of my block with some wire. I'm going to make a follow-up video so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. So just beware when you buy 3RZ motors. Some people like to, find little loopholes there to make it seem like they run okay, but in reality it's gonna last 20,000 miles and blow up. I'm not trying to name any names, but if you look in the comments you could see where I purchased this motor. I did run the 8-port intake on the 4-port head. I had no problem. I used the 8-port intake manifold gasket and a little bit of silicone around the spots where I felt like it could possibly leak. So yeah, that's the story of that motor. Had a little more time this time, so I went ahead and painted the engine bay, got it looking nice. And then over here we have a 0-mile rebuild 3RZ. I'm pretty excited about this one. I've gone ahead and painted everything, made everything look really nice. I've ordered all the seals, all the gaskets. Between Yoda Shop, Yoda Masters, and LCE, I've got pretty much everything I needed. We got new injector cups. This is an actual 8-port head, so we got 8-port to 8-port now. And this also has an LCE balance shaft delete kit. One thing I wanted to share was a couple people were asking me about the dipstick plug. Here's what I used to pop that off. We used a Craftsman 3/8 punch and a little 16-ounce hammer there. Here's the plug, and let me show you exactly how that works. So once you remove your oil pan, we're swapping pans here to get the actual Tacoma pan on because they use the JDM pan, which I don't really like. Anyway, so there's a little passageway there, and you stick that punch in there, knock it out softly with your hammer, and that comes right out. And then you can use your USA dipstick, which is going to bolt right on your head. And yeah, I've done this motor, this swap and all this about 3 times now. I mean, I'm no expert, but if you have any questions, put them in the comments. I'll answer them as best I can. And yeah, like I said, I'll go ahead and do a follow-up video on the way they strap those balance shafts to the side. And I'll also be doing some videos on the break-in and the new 3RZ motor. So yeah, thanks for watching.